Hey guys, so today I'm going to show you how to make that beef and broccoli stir fry, that kind that everybody likes to get when they go to the Chinese takeout place. I'm going to show you how to make it exactly like the restaurant, like the pro chefs do it. It's going to be easy, it's going to be good, anyone can cook and you can too, and I'm going to show you how to do it today. Okay guys, so we're going to start with preparing the meat first. Here we got about a pound of top sirloin steak here, and you're going to place it sideways on the cutting board. Okay guys, so we're going to make some nice thin slices. Just like this. I'd say like about a half a centimeter thickness. Okay, and you want to slice against the grain. See how the meat goes like this? We're gonna slice against the grain. There you go. And see how this meat is kind of, it's long, so we don't want like the slices to be like all long like that. So we're gonna cut it like this, in half like that. So we get, you know, just some nice uniform slices, you know. Not too big, not too small. Alright, just a little bit of fat here. We can trim that off. And you also don't have to use like top sirloin steak. You can use whatever you like. If you like ribeye, you can use ribeye. You like flank steak, you can use flank. Okay, you can also use like chuck steak if you know, if that's what you have. And you don't have to worry about, you know, if the chuck steak's like kind of a thicker what do you call it, tougher cut, because the marinade, how we marinate it, actually tenderizes the meat, so it'll take care of that. So you don't have to worry about like your meat being a tougher cut. Just whatever you got, whatever's available, you know. Sometimes you don't, just if you're like me, you don't have ribeye steak available all the time, you know. Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't, and you know, you just make it work. Use whatever you have, you know. Okay. Just a few more slices and we're done. Oh yeah, make sure you curl your fingers in like this. You don't want to cut yourself. So curl your fingers in, and there you go. Okay guys, so for the marinating, you're gonna need about a teaspoon of potato starch. That's this right here. I don't know if you guys can see it that well. Potato starch. Okay, just drop it in there, and that's gonna be for the texture purposes. And you're gonna need an egg, and this is also for the texture. You crack an egg and put that in there. Okay, and here we've got about 3/4 a teaspoon of baking soda, and baking soda acts like a meat tenderizer. So it'll tenderize the meat. It breaks down the tissue into the meat and tenderizes it. So just drop that in there. And next, we're just gonna mix it all up. And don't be afraid to get in there. You just get in there and just mix it all up. All right. That's about good right there. So we'll set this off to the side for about an hour to an hour and a half. All right, so now we're gonna cut the broccoli. So we're gonna cut them into bite-sized pieces. So turn your broccoli over. You see these stems here? Just cut them by the stem. You know, free them from the crown. Yep. Set them free. That's all you gotta do. Set them free. And see right here, see how it's like that? You just do one cut right here. And that'll cut them all apart. Boom. Now they're all broken apart. Alright, toss that one. And these, you don't even need to cut it. You can just break it up, break it up. Break it up. Once they start, and then once it gets to like that, that's like one whole piece. So we're just gonna cut it. So just cut it like that. So break that down a little. Just like that. Now that we're done with our broccoli, we'll just set them off to the side, and we're gonna boil these before we stir fry them. And that's that. Okay, so now on to the carrot. Peel your carrot first. And you're not gonna need a lot. Just about this much is good. And just to make it look nice, we're gonna cut some little V shapes into the carrot. Be careful not to cut yourself. Now make a little slit like that. Make a little slit into here. Alright, saw into it a little bit, help you cut it, and then do it again. Just a little. Just like that. Do it all four sides. There you go. And that's about all you need right there. And next we'll get our ginger. To help slice it, it's good to like do a little flat thing right here so it lays flat on the cutting board, you know, so it doesn't roll around, because ginger's kind of, it's like a round type of stick. Cut it like that and just cut it. Now you got another flat piece, and this is all we're gonna need. Just like this. Just flat chop around. And we're just gonna cut them into small little mini strips. Do another side chop. And that's good right there. Alright, now we got our green onion. What you do is line them all up together like that, and we're going to chop the roots off just like that. And these, we're going to cut them about that much, about 3/4 of an inch. Okay, if you want to make them look pretty, you can do a sideways cut so it'll look kind of pretty, you know, professional. Do that again. Okay, and now to the garlic. And I already pre-peeled them, so just like this. And we're just gonna mince them up. So and remember, always remember to tuck your fingers in. You don't want to add your finger into the stir fry, because no one wants to eat that. Or no one normal would want to eat that, but yep, and then just kind of, you know, mince it up. Use the back of your knife, you know. I find it easiest because if you chop like that, it's gonna fly all over the place. So just use the back and then just, you know, finesse cut it. Get a good mince, you know what I mean? And that's it. You don't have to like, that's good. And for the shallots, you're gonna want to do equivalent to this. This is about 5 cloves, so you want to match it just like that. So you're probably not gonna have to use this whole shallot here, and then just go like this, kind of, and keep them in line like this. So then we do a side chop, and then add that on. Put your garlic. And that's about good right there. Now we're gonna bring a pot of water to a rolling boil. Okay, to boil the broccoli. And first, we're gonna need to add some salt. Okay, and this is gonna add some flavor to the broccoli. Next, we're gonna need to add some oil. Got some sunflower oil here. You can use whatever oil you want. Okay, and this will give the broccoli a nice shine when you boil it. All right. Okay, about that much is enough. And make sure, guys, that the water is boiling before you drop the broccoli in, because you want to retain the green color of the broccoli. So now we got the water going to a rolling boil. You can drop your broccoli in now. Drop it in like that. There you go. We're just gonna flash cook it. We're not gonna do it too long. Drop it in there, flash cook it. It's gonna soften it. Get it nice and soft, so then once we stir fry it, it'll stir fry way better than just dropping it raw. Yep, that's about it. Okay, so now we're gonna do the marinade. So you're gonna need about 2 tablespoons of oyster sauce here. Okay. Next, you're gonna need a tablespoon of light soy sauce. And a tablespoon of dark soy sauce. And these are 2 different kinds of soy sauce. In case those of you guys that don't know, this is dark soy sauce, and this is the light soy sauce. Next, we have some Chinese cooking wine, a teaspoon of that, and 2 teaspoons of sugar. Go ahead and use a spoon and mix those in. And next I have about 4 teaspoons of the broccoli water. Remember when we boiled the broccoli and we got that broccoli water? Okay, so I took some of that broccoli water. You can use regular water if you want, but broccoli water I think adds more flavor. So I used the broccoli water, and we're gonna use that also to make the sauce. We're gonna add about 2 teaspoons of the potato starch, and this is gonna act as the thickening agent. So we're gonna stir this up right here, just like that. Okay, guys, now we're ready to start stir frying. We're gonna start with doing the meat first. We're gonna be using sunflower oil again. You can use whatever you want. Remember, guys, the key to a good stir fry is the wok needs to be really hot. As hot as you can get it. Okay, spread the oil around like that. Get it evenly on the wok. Once the wok starts smoking, like this, you're ready to drop in the meat. Okay, so we'll drop in the meat. Okay, let that meat in there and let it sear. There we go. And just give it a minute to sear. Each time you flip, each time you turn it, give it a minute to sear. You can flip or you can just use your spatula, whatever you like to prefer to, turn the meat. Give that a little minute, and we're not going to cook it all the way. We'll do it like about halfway, a little over halfway. Okay. There you go. Boom. Alright, see how you got some red ones? Make sure you get them seared on all sides. And this right here. Try to get that like a nice sear like that, but it's still raw inside. It's not all the way cooked. All right, and that's it. Pour that back in. Set it off to the side, and then we're gonna stir fry the vegetables. Okay, now we're gonna do the vegetables. Same thing, we're gonna add a little oil. Make sure the wok gets really hot. Before you do anything, make sure it's hot. Gotta see that smoke, get it smoking. Alright, you see that smoke, guys? I don't know if you can see it on camera. But yep, get it smoking like that. And we'll start with the aromatics in. So, give that a little twirl, give that one a little twirl again. Here goes the aromatics. There you go. Shallots and garlic. In with the ginger. There we go. Get that smoke going. That's what we want. Get that really hot. That nice and toasty. Get that flavor infused in. Now we're dropping the broccoli. Carrot. Let go for a little bit. Drop back in the meat. Let that sear for a little bit. Alright, now we're ready to drop in the sauce. Drizzle it around the wok, get a little smokiness, go in the middle, get it all over. Try to get to season all your ingredients. Just like that. Let that go for a little bit. Green onion. Now we're ready to add on our slurry. Make sure you stir it. Get that starch, that potato starch all nice and mixed in. Drop that in. That's going to turn the stir fry into a gravy consistency. We're going to tie it all together. See how it's turning into a gravy now? Alright, that's about done. You can lower the heat a little. Now you can top it off with some sesame oil. Get that richness and nuttiness. And sprinkle some white pepper on top of it. There you go, guys. Beef and broccoli stir fry. Let's get it plated. Anyone can do it. Anyone can cook. You can too. And there you go right there. Alright guys, so now we're gonna do a taste test and make sure the stir fry ended up how we wanted it to. Alright, so start with beef first. Real tender. Like melts in your mouth. Perfect amount of sweetness, salty, real savory. All right, let's try out the broccoli. Got a nice crunch to it. Perfect crunch. Sometimes you get that broccoli that's kind of like soggy and soft. This is not that. Let's do it with the rice. Maybe a little carrot too. Really good. Wow. It was really good. So guys, thanks for watching the video. I hope you liked it. I hope you like what I did. I hope you found it helpful. And if you did, You know, throw me a like if you could. Possibly subscribe. Yep, I'll be cooking some more. More is coming. I'll be cooking some more. Until then, you guys take care and God bless.